This man buys a first-class ticket every day, but he never sits on the plane. But instead, he always enjoys watching TV in the airport lounge. But today, everything is weird. The sports channel host suddenly fell asleep mid-show. The camera pans down and all the players are unconscious on the ground. The man realized the gravity of the situation and started to look around for something. Then he approached the guard, punched him, and took his gun. Everyone started running in fear. Surprisingly, he didn't harm anyone. He rushed straight to the runway while the air hostess sensed that something's off and tried to close the door. But the man stuck his gun just in time and managed to board the plane. He then threatened the pilot to quickly fly the plane. He claimed if they didn't fly before sunrise, everyone would die. Just then, someone knocked on the door, taking advantage. The pilot tried to take his gun. Unfortunately, the pilot's hand gets shot. The man didn't care and asked him to take off immediately. But the pilot can't fly with one hand. The man asked the passengers if anyone could fly a plane. Everyone thought he was crazy. Then a woman named Kelly raised her hand. The man quickly took her into the cockpit. She started the plane, and the plane slowly began to take off. Meanwhile, the co-pilot sees this and tries to stop the flight. But the main pilot was at gunpoint. He even tried to communicate with the tower, but the gunshot had damaged the communication channel. The plane finally takes off, and now everything is fine. The pilot finally asks why he's afraid of the sun. The man reveals that he is an army major of NATO. He heard that sun is acting weird recently, and that the sun's radiation will kill everyone, even those inside the house. At first, he didn't believe it, but when he saw athletes die on live TV, he was convinced. Now they have to stay in the dark and avoid the sun in order to survive. The pilot and Kelly didn't believe a word he said because